L-aħħar mis-student tagħna ħolqotkom żgura li x-suġġett huwa ftit naqra mhux kontroversjali ma naqas Trump ħanajtek huwa mod kif persuna tista' tirqaq ħajfemkom għax literalment għadni naqra affaxxinata b'din l-idea. Rridu nkellmuh bl-Ingliż għaliex ovvjament mhuwiex Malti u però simpatiċissimu. Ngħaddi, you have to learn Maltese, Mr. Peġa now.
Yes, jien Maltin, but mhux Maltin propja.
You see how good you are? Every time you come you get better and better and better. You see, fantastic.
Yes.
I used to dream in earlier days that someone will come up with this concept of someone swallowing a pill and you lose all your wrinkles, for example, or you swallow a pill and it dissolves all the fat. And today we're going to talk about swallowing a pill and losing weight, which is, but like not, it's a weird thing. It looks funny. So what's all this about?
I will get you back to this pill and wrinkle. I would love to live long enough to see that, you know,
I'm sure
so the
it
pill
will
and
happen,
wrinkle.
so.
I hope soon, because I'm approaching the time when I have to get rid
No
of my
worry,
wrinkles.
I'm there already. I would try it out in that case.
So yes, this is a pill
That is a pill.
which you can swallow, and becomes this in your tummy. However,
stomach?
soon, yeah, exactly, in your stomach. Exactly. Soon,
May I?
yes, of course.
Okay. So is this the real thing or does it get filled with something?
It gets filled with this.
With
so this is actually inside the pill.
So you swallow it with the wire?
You swallow it with the wire.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the pill,
Uh-huh.
which goes down to your throat,
Okay.
and you drink this with about 1 liter of water. It goes down to your throat until the mark here. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
It is exactly comes there. And then obviously it's required to have an X-ray to make sure that the pill is in the stomach exactly.
All right.
And after that, with the small attachment, we fill it with saline.
Is it saline, not silicone? It's saline.
No, saline, no.
Saline is water and salt.
It looks like a silicone.
It looks like
It is-
boobies. It looks
and
like
that's
those silicone boobies.
Exactly,
but,
and it
but
feels
no.
exactly right in the hand.
So it's like literally water and salt, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Obviously, it's sterile, it's clean water, it's
Okay.
not boiled water. And that is attached to here.
There.
So once this is filled and confirmed on the X-ray, so it's
In
here,
your stomach?
then the doctor actually pulls this wire
Off.
off.
That's it.
That's it. And
So
this
how long
stays-
will it take to
this
fill that up?
stays, about 10 minutes.
So basically, the patient would just come, sit down, no
Yeah.
anesthetic,
No anesthetic,
nothing.
no.
You just swallow a pill, which is
Yes.
this, the one I have in my hand.
That's correct.
And from then on, he's got that saline bag in the stomach to stop you from eating.
To stop you for
Does
eating.
it come in different sizes? Do you?
No,
No.
it's has the same size. This is about 450 milliliters of fluid inside.
Of water. Okay. Now, how big is the stomach usually?
Oof. You're a young girl, so you won't
I am a
even
young girl,
remember
thank you.
because in
Thank
the
you.
past, the people used to play football with the pigs and cow stomach.
Okay.
So the stomach can distend enormously. Like we do some kind of surgery when we remove part of the stomach.
Yes.
And after that, that part, which is about 2/3 of the stomach, can fill up to 3 liters of fluid.
Oh, okay.
And you have plus something which is around. So the stomach can stand quite a lot.
So that will only take a small part in someone, especially
take-
because only you're going to do this if you want to lose weight. Because we skipped that
Absolutely.
part. I mean, I got carried away.
Absolutely, yes.
You're only going to do this because you need to
Yes,
lose
yes,
weight.
yes.
And this is the alternative to the gastric bypass, to the huge
Yes, that is a sort of an alternative. Obviously, the bypass and the sleeve gastrectomies are the standard and the most permanent way to lose the weight. This will teach a patient a person how to eat and how to behave.
In what
sense?
So,
because we think that obesity is not only disorder of eating, it is quite a lot of complex things which happen. It is a psychological issue, it's a habit, it's a culture, it's the way you're brought up, so many things interact together. One of the things is the way we eat and how we eat. Now, this has to be retaught to a patient who is overweight or obese. So this is a tool.
All right.
Okay.
So it's a transition.
It's a transition, and obviously this goes away after 4 months.
No, that's obviously, I haven't spoken about that. So you swallow it, you live with it, and then it goes out of your backside.
So one fine day, it comes out of your
And it has
backside.
a lifespan, or?
It is 4 months.
Always, not.
Yes.
It kind of dissolves after 4 months.
It dissolves after 4 months. Obviously, there are cases that sometimes dissolves a bit earlier, which is not desirable, obviously, because we want to keep it there for 4 months so to lose weight, the proper weight loss.
And then the process when you have it in your stomach, is there something that you need to change apart from eating less? Because it's going to make you eat less, because it's going to make you feel full.
Exactly. So you won't be able to eat whatever you want.
As regards what you have to eat, liquids or something?
There are stages.
Okay.
Like, for example, when it goes first time inside, the stomach has to learn that there is something strange inside, so it will fight. The stomach fights, tries to push it out, or push it up, or push it down.
Okay.
So a person maybe first 1, 2 to 3 days feeling unwell, uneasy, queasy, nauseous, yes, exactly, nauseated, etc. And that eventually settles.
Okay.
After that, the time comes when you have to start re-teaching your stomach how to eat. And it starts obviously slowly with some fluids, then the liquid diets, and then the solid diet.
And does it restrict you from taking, I don't know, for example, alcohol or certain other medications? Because
well, you should not drink alcohol. I mean, it's not advisable to drink alcohol at all in first instance, but yes, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol. 2 reasons. One, because you may feel unwell, and second, it's a high calorie intake.
Okay,
so at that time,
if you want to lose weight, you have to cut down that.
Control yourself.
Is there contraindications, because you are putting something of plastic in your stomach? I mean, what can happen? What can go wrong?
There is no allergy to it.
Okay.
Okay, but there are some contraindications for this kind of balloon. This is a sphere balloon. Like if you had previous surgeries, operation with a conventional surgery, and cutting part of your bowels, okay, that is probably contraindication, because inside we may have some hute or adhesions which may block passage of this balloon at the end of 4 months.
All right, but otherwise, unless you've had some kind of surgery related to the intestines and bowels, then you have no issues.
Yes.
But what about when you have it inside? You mentioned the first few days, the first couple of days when you're nauseated, which is understandable. Now, sometimes even a basic pill makes you feel unwell, imagine. But is there some, I don't know, maybe someone who can't stand it, who can't get used to it? What would happen then?
Yes, it does. That does happen. And like in any other intragastric balloon, okay, there are about 2% of people who would require early removal.
And how does that work?
It means that we have to go with the instrument and remove it, or this can be pressed and that will pass out. This usually happens because people become very nauseous, painful, always trying to throw up, and they cannot psychologically support this kind of behavior, and this usually happens within 7 days.
But in a way, this is a real good trial to the major operation as well, because this is something that can be removed whilst the gastric balloon, the one that you actually go in and cut and all the, that is something which is not reversible. So it is, but it's obviously...
That's correct. It's a different stage of one's obesity. Like this is a plan for obesity type 1 or overweight. So we can calculate this into BMI. BMI index. Okay, so it is calculated. The normal is between 21 to 25, 28 to 30 is overweight, and then is obesity after that. So this is the BMI 30, 35, and it means that one is fat, but not too fat.
Okay.
Okay, it's fat enough that you cannot put the weight down by intensive weight management, like intensive diet, exercise, etc.
All right. So it's
like
never
work at that stage.
Something like people who would have tried and tried, but yet,
yes,
you know.
So for them, that may be a permanent solution. But if you're high,
then you
BMI
need
40,
to go
like
for a
let's
more
say
drastic.
this is about 100 something kilos,
then you'd need to go
probably
more
that would be in the middle, intermediate procedure, but not at permanent.
It's an incredible situation where you see something which is literally swallowed and no surgery, which is unbelievable. Well, I can't believe we've come to this.
Go far.
And what you're saying is that basically, unless you've had an operation down there, anyone can do it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Are there limitations as regards, for example, if someone who's overweight but not obese and would want to do something like this, would they still be accepted?
That is a very good question, Steph. As we said, the problem is not only eating; it's everything else. So now there are certain people which are actually afraid of eating. So you don't want those kind of people to push in a different part of their life, like in anorexia.
All right.
So that is very fine line. Very fine line.
So they need psychological guidance as well.
Yes, a multidisciplinary
but I know you offer that.
support.
I know anyone touching
the weight
this
management unit is doing something.
I know that once you touch it, you're doing it a whole holistic look, and everyone is there to guide, because it's a major change. That's why, Dr. Peja, we like talking about these subjects and that they're available in Malta, because we give the holistic approach, whilst sometimes when they go abroad, they come back and they
absolutely. It was my idea this few years ago to start something completely different, and thank God to certain people of the weight management unit. We got understanding together. Yes,
and you're like a whole team.
And now it's a whole team, and it is perfectly working. Teamwork is excellent, which I haven't met for a very long time.
But you're easy to work with, so I'm sure you made their life very, very easy.
It's not
I can't get it out of my hand.
Me.
I'm still impressed by this. Dr. Peja, thank you. It's been a pleasure once again.
You're very welcome.
I don't know whether you can surprise me again soon, but this was pretty surprising.
Next time, I hope I will come just with a pill.
With a pill and no wires,
yes.
no nothing. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me again.
Ħana l-lukom għalix wasal f'tmim il-program tijaw għal darboħra, ovvjament appuntament tal-għada, il-program iħor mimli sa dan itant, il-lejli tajb, grazzi kbira l-Lipsi, lil-Vaskas, skużawni, lil-Chris, il-ħasib xari, grazzi u koll lil-Njumi u Teoksana l-kura tal-ġilda tijaj, un-bad grazzi enormi lil-Lenja li ħadet siplir tof tal-mistidna tagħna li verament għamlitom sbieħ, dejjem bil-International School of Beauty Therapy, il-Prodotto Pajese, finalment JB Stores u anke Kolombini Casa by Bonds. Fl-aħħar sekonda qed nixraq aħna għalikom nirrakkomanda. Illum ma' Steph jirringrazzja lil Maypole, JB Stores u Bonds.